Hi guys, my name is Lela Sophia. I'm an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, then I have some fun videos for you. Today's the day, guys. Today is the day. If you have been following me or my little channel, I have one bag that is the holy grail bag as for so many other people, and I finally pulled the trigger. This is my early 30th birthday present to myself. I am so excited. I can't wait to show you guys and tell you all about it. Before I reveal to you my beautiful new bag, I am so excited for all the videos that we have to come. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you guys have any Hermes bags? Did you go vintage? Did you go new? I love talking to you, and so I can't wait to hear all of your thoughts. I could not think of a better occasion to finally treat myself to this bag. I have been researching for years now, and if you guys are new here, first of all, welcome. Thank you for watching. As I said in my intro, I am a fine jewelry designer, and I've worked in the luxury sphere for 10 years now. And so I knew for a while that this would probably be what I would treat myself to for such a kind of exciting occasion in my life. As so many of you guys understand, and so many luxury creators here on YouTube will understand, there really is, there's a pinnacle. And for me, not for everybody, but for me, I think that an Hermés Kelly bag is just the perfect piece. For me, I think that it's classic. It's a little bit more on the go. It can transition. There's just like so many things that can be said about it. I love our little community here because honestly, I was able to, for years, research and try to understand as much as I could about this bag in particular, and kind of like sift through all of my options. I discovered probably pretty quickly that I wanted to go vintage for my world, especially if you've seen my luxury handbag collection video. You guys see that I'm a huge proponent for using your bags. I realized something that's interesting. Because I come from the fine jewelry world, I know how much effort goes into making each piece. And when you kind of translate that to luxury handbags, first of all, there are so many similarities, and you also can kind of get to know each house and understand why and how they make their bags the way that they do. Hermes, as everybody knows, is one of, if not the most prestigious house. These bags have been made by hand. It takes days and very, very well, highly trained artisans. And a bag that can last, decades is such an amazing thing. So I was so excited to go for a vintage Kelly. And without further ado, I have her right here. So this is my Hermes Vintage Kelly 32 in the retourné style in the color navy. I was sold the bag as navy, but I did get it double authenticated by Baba Baby, and she deemed the color as blue marine. So any of you Hermes experts out there, let me know if you have an opinion. Either way, it's perfect, and I'm so happy. So as I said, again, if you guys know me, especially if you know me personally, you understand that I'm a little OCD. I am very organized, and I have such a huge passion for luxury handbags. And it took me about a year and a half to find this bag for this price. I paid under $5,000. $5,000 was my budget. I knew that that was a tricky thing to do. I could have easily purchased a bag for $7,000, and that would have been like a one and done. I could have walked into one of the many amazing luxury resellers in New York. But honestly, I was up for the challenge. It's what I do. And so I found her. I finally found her. I knew that as soon as I turned 29, anytime kind of after that, I really had this whole year to pull the trigger, because the vintage market is always changing. There's always going to be price increases. There is kind of a boom in Hermés Kelly bags this last year. And so I knew that my options weren't slim, but I knew that for the price that I wanted to pay, that this was a serious game and I had to figure it out. So a couple more details up close, and then I'll put her back behind me so you guys can see her in the background. Again, this is a 32. Honestly, as soon as I opened the box, I was like, oh, it's really not that big. And quite frankly, there's not a huge difference in my opinion in the 28 and 32. The retourné style really makes it seem smaller. Obviously, as you guys have seen, I have already put my own little flair on my bag. It is so me. I'm sure a lot of you guys are rolling your eyes. Of course, a jewelry designer puts jewelry on her vintage Kelly, but oh my goodness, when I tell you, in my ridiculous research before buying this bag, one of the creators that I found, Claire Chanel, has, first of all, a gorgeous collection herself, and second of all, she had a vintage Cadena, and I went running and I sifted through eBay and Vestiaire, and I found this little vintage Hermes Cadena in gold. It is the elephant. I then on Instagram, oh my goodness, a creator who I love on Instagram and TikTok, The Life of Niels. Please help me out with that one. I'm so sorry. First of all, again, wardrobe, everything, goals, he's amazing, and he has a Pegasus one. I heavily debated, but the elephant is the one for me now. I'm sure I'll grow my own little vintage Cadena collection already, but how cute. You know, the whole bag looks pretty good. This lock, I had to polish for a good 15-20 minutes. It was the part of the bag that showed the most wear. And so I just put her right up there on top, and I think that that's where she's gonna live. I don't know. I'm very much so a curator, and so I'll probably change up everything every so often. You guys are, again, probably rolling your eyes, but for a while I had been looking at something similar to the Birkin chain. Of course, the Birkin has another little gold detail on either side, so you can literally like string a chain. Hermes has a beautiful one, and I was like, but why don't the Kellys have that? Let's make something similar. And so for the last couple months, I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. I was like, would a necklace work? Would a keychain work? What would work? And literally this week I was like, yes, get a chain and then I can put my own charms onto it. So I did just that. I have a gold bracelet that was a little bit too big for me and doesn't exactly fit in with my style. And I have these charms that I've had for a while. Of course, if I'm going to something more formal, I can just easily take it off. I literally just attached 2 lobster claws and then have them each attached to the bracelet. Perks of being in the jewelry industry, but let me know if any of you guys want to do a similar thing. Send it to me. I'll do it for you. I really got this bag genuinely as an everyday bag. For a lot of people, that's going to sound either extremely privileged or kind of out of touch. But again, I said in the beginning, I think I have this advantage of coming from the jewelry world, that is, these pieces are made to be worn. I am very much of kind of the Mary-Kate Olsen twins category. They are, first of all, they're so brilliant in themselves with their design work, their own bags. I love and I want to add more to my own collection. But when I tell you, they really get it. They wear their bags. Again, this bag is 35, turning 36 this year. And I just knew that I was going to be kind of in that sphere. My bag is from 1987, proudly so. And if she looks this amazing now, then she's going to continue to look amazing. There are some minor scratches here and there, but honestly, it's in insane condition. I've seen ones for much more that have a lot more wear or cracking. Whoever had this bag previously, thank you, because it's just perfect. To tell you a little bit about where I purchased and how I purchased, again, for the last, maybe this is embarrassing, I don't know, but for the last year and a half, I have started saving things on my wish list, bags on my wish list, primarily from Vestiaire Collective and eBay. So Vestiaire is this incredible platform. In my bag collection video, I like most of my bags are from there. They have a global reach, and so there are so many different markets, and it's just person to person. Each bag goes through an authentication process in between, but you can talk to somebody, you can really negotiate, you can put offers. I've sold things and purchased things from Vestiaire, and I love them. The other option was eBay, and so on eBay, things move a little bit faster almost. On Vestiaire, they certainly move as well, kind of depending on what piece exactly you're talking about. But on eBay, there are auction options, and that was just too stressful for me. So I already kind of I nixed out the sellers who were auction only. I knew that I had to really think, I had to really sit, I had to really marinate for, weeks to months to a year, clearly, as I did. And so my favorite of two sellers, one of which is DreamStorage, who I got my bag from. DreamStorage is very, very highly regarded. I will link them below. I did a ton of research on eBay sellers. The Japanese market is amazing and a very almost surefire way to go, because in Japan it is just so incredibly dangerous and illegal to sell fake items. So you're almost guaranteed to get an incredible item and to get exactly what you purchased. Again, there are always exceptions, and so I did double authenticate my bag. I paid to have the amazing authenticator Baba Baby. Again, I'll link her below. I saw a bunch of creators who also authenticate their bags with her, and she, first of all, got back to me. I think she got back to me within 8 hours, which was so amazing. You email her, and then she gives you a very detailed list of all these images that you have to send of your bag, as well as, if you have it, the original link to the bag that you purchased. She was incredible. She double authenticated my bag, but the seller on eBay that I purchased it through had authenticity guarantee. So I had it authenticated by eBay and I had it authenticated by her. All in all, I could not be happier. I totally realized that I went very niche. I wanted a vintage bag, first of all. I wanted it to really fit in with my style, and I did not go through the current Hermes market. I will do a video where I talk about the pieces that I have purchased from Hermes. I've gotten some gifts. They're perfect for wedding gifts. I have a fun ear cuff from them that I absolutely am obsessed with. But I think that it's really cool to have both options, to both build a profile in person and also purchase secondhand. There are so many creators here who have amazing story times on their in-person contemporary purchases from Hermes. And one day I would love to add a Kelly pochette to my collection. And so that might be coming at some point in the next year or two. But for now, this bag is so me. I think people who know me totally get that. I'm going to be doing a capsule bag collection where I kind of talk about me wanting to refine, hone in my bag collection, and this is just like the bag that sparked that all, because it's so beautiful, it's so perfect. I'm beyond grateful to have it in my collection. Let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to hear everybody's thoughts. Again, I know this is such a fun topic, and it also does not go beyond me that this is an incredibly privileged thing. I am so grateful to be able to have purchased this bag for myself, and honestly, that does not go past me. I promise you guys, this took a lot of work, a lot of years of me, A, saving obviously, but B, me really being very possibly overly careful about which one. And I think that it all ended up perfectly in the end. I found my perfect bag, and honestly, this is probably just the start of my collection, but I can't wait to continue. Thank you, as always. If you guys are new here, again, make sure that you subscribe down below, like this video, and please give me a comment. I love nothing more than talking to you guys. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll have them linked below, but it is at Lela Sophia is my personal, and at Lela Sophia Jewelry. If you like anything that I'm wearing today, they are all pieces from my personal jewelry collection, so I have my website down below. Thank you as always, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.